middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked. Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself. That's not good for the Radiant. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Oh shit, Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time. Dire's middle barracks shall be remembered. Holy Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time. Holy shit, triple kill. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom barracks have fallen by the wayside. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower now belongs to the Aegis. Very nice. Dire's ancient is under attack. I think there's hot lava under there. Holy shit! Double kill. Dire's ancient is under attack. Ah, lava. Holy shit! Triple kill. You died to it.
Both checked bottom, it spawned top, and Thompson was able to
step lively now.
Your
admiral is on board.
Bottle there. Still struggling quite a bit in those last hits.
27-7 against that 19 for 1. You're going to see the 6 being hit that sooner on limp as well. Threat really comes into place. I mean, already just hitting these turrets time after time and very efficient in the trade. Thompson will roll forward and try and play onto limp, but isn't able to quite catch him underneath the range of the tower. So limp.
See you later, what, double salve get brought out.
Go, baby. Good shackle. Sets up for the shards. Do they have the damage though? The Buddha restoration from FNG's keeping Nico Baby alive. Mid-one has the stick charges to make sure the Maledict doesn't tick him over the edge.
Yep, pushes them away from going for those, and Mid gets the solo kill.
It was, with the way they've been playing mid, it was always going to happen. Thompson was consistently sitting there incredibly low, and this time just a little too low. Limp already, as we've been viewing, it's just off to a brilliant start in this match. And getting solo kills now, it's very hard for Thompson to really get much more out of this mid. It's going to get to the point where he's going to need to get involved in some plays.
These rotations, he's going to be approaching level 7 really early on. He can catch, and his rotation is going to be way scarier than an Earth Spirit's rotation.
Yeah, that's true. His combo it's an easy kill on a lot of these squishy heroes right now.
Pretty much on anyone, unless this Constant's able to snowball dodge it in some type of particular situation.
Not so safe harbor,
A nice little move there from Thompson will be a interrupt Limp's attempt to X-Mark and TP out. He did do it in the middle of the lane, so Thompson just quickly cancels that,
Dominating.
which just means he doesn't get the bottle refill. He's having to run back. This bottom lane, though, he's dominating as the support win
The
rate.
Radiant should really do something about
He's got
that
4
middle
kills in a
tower.
row. So for as much as the mid lane might not be going great, at least Saxa, he's having a fantastic time down here.
Yeah. The tag team and Wind Ranger has such a good animation. Very easy ways to set up those aggressive plays. Very nice. Still the top 3 net worths we are seeing. Alliance in a very comfortable spot with that. Nico Baby's still doing
Pull roots and run.
It's mostly been, I mean, FNG's got the 2 deaths, Nico Baby just the 1. And how are we doing on our levels? S4 almost level 6 now as well. So always that added factor you have to bring in. Not only just an invisible bounty hunter that can just disappear from the lane and look to make setups, but also that Wrath of Nature very soon.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being
Did head
attacked.
down it, but not seeing an opportunity to really get anything going with the rest of his team on the bottom lane. Everyone's got the 6, and solid Shackle shot, no connection. Hansken's able to turn onto Saxon with the Mallet on him. Saxon's going to take quite a bit of a beating, but he's got the Fairy Fire as well as the 1. Dust out as well to slow down Hansken and make sure he can't get that final hit, but with the slight, that will do it. Saxon will fall. Finally, Alliance are able to stop Saxon having the time of his life down here. They get the kill.
They still have to, and that's the movement from the bounty, right? You can't really expect that one to come easy. He's invisible to be able to do so. S4 has now hit level 6 too, so they could look to make another move with that Wrath. Thompson actually rolls forward into mid. He's gonna get hit by everything here. He is fairly tanky.
But with the 3rd member coming in, S4, they easily have the damage to beat him up.
Just another notch on my
Mid-Earthspirit, he's struggling, Thompson, a couple of times.
He rolled forward too. He rolled to clear the creep wave, and he just was on to the high ground pretty much there. So an easy setup.
That's
for
not
Limp.
good for the Radiant.
With the DD in a bottle as well, Limp is very deadly. You come back here and he'll be able to kill you as soon as you TP in with a good Tidebringer hit. And once the boat's back on in 45.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world,
What's he gonna choose to do
being
on Limp? Because
attacked.
he has an Ocean Heart as well, so he can, I mean, a little bit of extra regen and mana if he does want to make rotations through toward the other lanes. Or if he's just going to play the farm round, just sit in the mid lane and just keep Thompson at bay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options, right? As
Yeah, he's
Kunkka.
got a lot.
You can go for the playmaking, go for the Shadow Blade, go defensive, get a
The
Halberd,
Dire's
or go
top tower
greedy,
is
get a
doing
Radiant.
its best, but it doesn't look
A lot of
good.
ways that Limp can go.
Halberd is just too godly this game, I feel. Like you're versus Luna, right? It's the best item in the game pretty much versus those ranged skill carries.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like that's the safest item choice for him to go for. It's just a question of whether he feels that far ahead. It's actually, we're queuing up the BKB. We'll see if he does invest in it.
I was going to actually say that Limp is one of the players he loved to actually just rush the BKB on.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Sometimes
under
you'll see him
attack.
change up, but
I feel
both
sad
items
for
are
him.
very strongly. Seems down bottom again.
They are able to get in and
Dire's
kill off
middle tower
FNG.
is
Midway's
under attack.
going to go down in response, and this time Limp will come over to the side lane to help out his teammates. He's in with the combo
Double
to Saxon.
kill.
Saxon tries to run, and with the burst of the remnants from Nico
Dire's
Baby,
middle
he's
tower
able
is
to pick
under
up a
attack.
double as the
It
Ember.
has no arms to defend itself.
So uses the
Get that
red
helping
blast
hand.
it, right? Like instead of just they're probably going to kill him just from right clicks, but he's a
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked.
It's working out.
Radiant's
Seeing
top
10
tower
minutes
is
coming
under
up.
attack.
2k lead for Alliance. A solid start overall for them. Samael on the top
Dire's
lane
career
still.
has paid the ultimate
He
price.
has had this free fight.
Radiant's
This is a
top
Luna
tower
off
is
the
under
exact
attack.
start that OG wanted. It's just the fact that the other two
Let's
lanes
go.
aren't
Give it.
going too hot. They may have got those kills early on Nico Baby, but they're not slowing down his tempo. He's still going to be able to hit good
that's not
timing
good
with this
for the Radiant.
As a team, the combination of Ember and Kunkka just being able to go on targets as early as they'll be able to means that they have a lot of easy kills to fight. gets this tier 1 tower.
Yeah,
Radiant's top
he's
tower
going to make
is
the heads
under
up move
attack.
too low in mid lane instead of going to
Dire's
actually
middle
help top.
tower
He's
is
just
under
going to take
attack.
the mid tower.
It has
during
no
all of
arms
that.
to defend it. Dire's middle
Quite
tower has
quickly,
fallen.
5,500 net worth
Radiant's
on this
top
Kunkka
tower
already,
is
level
under
10
attack.
too. Got the
About
talent.
time.
He's actually going to look to go top.
See if he can get a catch. He's got the X
Dire's
mark in 5
innocent courier has
seconds.
been butchered.
So there's
Some animals were harmed in the making
Sumail
of
and
this
No-Tail.
battle.
They're quick to get into the trees.
Radiant's
They
top
don't want to get
tower
caught
was
out
killed
by
by
this.
its own
Gets the
forces.
tower deny though, Limp. And that BKB just about 1,600 away. S4 TPing in aggressively. No further catch though for the two of them. Taking some of the attention away from that bottom lane though. Nico Baby's getting space. He has the VIP booster over the urn. This full vessel's going to be coming out in very good time. And of course against the OG's lineup with the IO.
Yep, mid lane.
Another grab.
By the
Limp
gods,
with the
the
setup.
Dire's
Hits
bottom
these
tower
time
doesn't
ringers.
even
Limp
have
gonna try
arms to
and run.
defend
Just
itself.
managed to buy
What a
little
brave
time with the
tower.
shards and the juke out of the serval, but as soon as he's out of
Blood
it,
in the way.
comes crashing in.
Dire's
Limp.
bottom tower is under
Another hit with
attack.
that time
Run, little
brigade.
bottom tower.
His
Run.
game just gets better and better. 2-0-2, and yeah, money. This net was only going to increase. Alliance have a great lineup to get kills with the bounty hunter.
Actually didn't. I think he got the. Actually, it doesn't show that he did get the track up before, but now they will start to be able to build those up for sure.
Oh, that's not good
Yeah,
for the
already.
Radiant.
I mean, already a 4,000 gold advantage. It's already starting to build up. We're not seeing the success of the Earth Spirit mid. What he's able to do just yet. 0, 2, and 3. Very quiet start for Thompson. They're actually bringing Sumail down bottom now, so they're looking to actually pressure and try to get this tower. Nico Baby catch him off guard here. They're actually just going to shove Luna immediately. So he's probably going to get spooked and back away.
Clear as clean
Or
water.
they're going to bring more to fight. He's going to back up for the moment. And now they're rotating more heroes.
And they go. Snowball's going to follow on. So Nico Baby, the Jackal shot does connect. The boat's coming down onto No-Tail. Though No-Tail able to tether away to the side. Will dodge the boat, but the cask is still upon him. Nico Baby being focused by Saxer in mid-one. He's got one more remnant to get away. Thompson rolls forward, kicks the boulder forward. Another remnant to get out of the reach of the power shot. As Nico Baby will
Back to
survive.
four.
Back underneath the tower. Saxer is a little too deep. As S4
lively
does
now.
claim his
Your
life.
admiral
And
is
now
on
Alliance,
board.
it looks like they can turn to try and continue to clean up. Thompson rolls in. The snowball there onto Hankin. The mid-one solo. One right through from S4. Finishes off the job. Thompson tries to roll away, but he's been tracked up. Alliance definitely going to take down the Earth Spirit as well. As 3 fall on OG. They do get Nico Baby, but it's at a very, very high cost. As Alliance, again, they're just coming in with the cleanup, and they're coming in with these track kills. Any trade in numbers, even if it was even, it's always going to favor Alliance's lineup. They're getting the money.
Step
And
lively
they know
now.
that they can take
Your
the heads up
admiral
fight
is
there.
on
That's why
board.
Nico Baby, he actually just backs away. He waits for a moment there. Almost gets brought down,
Dire's
but
top
that
tower
run
is under
of course,
attack.
from
Oh,
Kunkka
that's got to
protects him
hurt.
a bit. And we actually saw two. Sumail, he runs in. Thompson
Dire
flips.
has fortified
He's
its
versus Ninja
structures.
Frostfist. He just signs the trade. It eats the entire clips. He's able to back away, and yeah, they get even more of a gold advantage off of that one, like you said, from the tracks.
The Radiant's
And
bottom
tower
tower
survived
has
too,
seen
so it's
better
just a
days.
Massive game.
Dire's top tower is under
And that's that
attack.
timing. 14 minutes in, BKB's done on Limp. Limp's basically invincible at this
Cavalry has
point.
arrived.
It's done. It's out.
See you later,
So, like,
nerds.
you
See you
cannot
later,
kill this
nerds.
Kunkka. They do, obviously, they don't have any... Well, they have physical damage, but not anywhere near enough to go through the 2k HP of Limp. And once he pots that BKB, nothing is going to threaten him. Do have the grab here. A little bit of an unfortunate pause. What are we seeing? Is this going to connect? I think Sumail... Oh, no, yeah. No-Tail's not got relocated. Still on cooldown for 20 seconds.
Yeah, he used it to get himself out of bottom safely. And that, I don't think I've seen a 14-minute BKB ever, or in like 6 months. I don't think I've seen one that fast.
I think if anyone would have done it, as you said, I do recall seeing Limp going for this rush before, so he might have rushed it at a very similar time, but you're right, this is incredibly quick from Limp this game.
Dominating.
And with the help of S4, they could take him down. They could look for more Sprout setups there. He's able to tether out in time, though. X Mark still on cooldown for a couple of seconds, as Thompson and No-Tail will manage to escape the reach of Limp.
I feel like they're gonna now just relentlessly kind of run at them, because Alliance, I don't really feel like they're really reliant on many cooldowns in their track. I feel like they're pretty cooldown reliant if they do want to take the fight versus Alliance lineup. Hanskin, he will get caught out a bit too far aggressive and get punished.
Dire's middle
But,
tower
the
is under
next few
attack.
days, we seem pretty difficult for OG to take any of these
See you later,
head-on
nerds.
fights, even if they have the mech on Thompson.
Yeah, Alliance just playing beastly right now. This mid lane Kunkka is just going to be such a huge issue. I mean, OG's lineup as it is, it
Every
feels
coin
like
helps.
the damage is just not there. Like, how do you kill a beefy hero like this Kunkka.
It's when I click him and I see level almost level 14, and then I click like the Luna safe lane level 9. You know, like that's very daunting.
Radiant's bottom tower
If you
is
are on
under
the side
attack.
of OG. See that discrepancy. Top, that's 4. They're looking to try to set up.
So they can get him. Shackle does connect. Saxa will go with the ult. No real means to come in, obviously, with this build. He doesn't have a javelin. There's the focus fire barely tickles at this point of the game. They do still manage to find the vision for the roll-in onto
Radiant's middle
S4.
tower
It's a
is
very
under
deep
attack.
roll. Shards don't get trapped, but they're bringing some out. Some out popping the eclipse. Secures the kill on S4. For the last, they're happy to find it. Nico Baby poking up the wall.
Radiant's middle tower is under
over
attack.
to the side. Silence on Nico Baby for the boat. It's crashing down onto Samael. Limp gets the kill before No Tail's able to take Samael back out of there. Thompson just left to hide in the
The
trees.
Radiant should really do
And I
something
hope
about
that
that
Alliance
middle
don't come
tower.
hunting in this area. But I mean, it's just as you said, that Luna just falls over to the power of Limp's control.
Austin, good try for him here. Nico Baby forced to react.
The Dire's top tower is doing its
Low. They
best.
may kill the bounty hunter. It's going to come at the cost of some of their own lives. Mid-one's trying for the TP out, but with another slide of fist, Mid-one's gone. Thompson will manage
Dire's
to
top
find
tower is
FNG
under
elsewhere.
attack.
See the
Oh,
TP
that's got to
coming
hurt.
in. They're trying to chase Saxon. Nico Baby, another slight, pushing him low, but won't be
Dire's
enough to
top
finish
tower
him
has
off.
fallen
Saxon
in
will
battle.
survive. Thompson, he's been found by S4. S4's got a sprout available, but doesn't want to go for it. He's going to keep his distance and not pursue the kill.
One of the worst feelings, I know this feeling because I used to be the IO player, is when you teleport your carry into a situation where you think it's going to be a good fight and you just get him detonated. And that's what's happened to Sumail now in that last situation. It feels super bad. Now they're going to back up. They're going to be able to at least stabilize a little bit and get some farm onto him here, but he's a long ways away from where he's going to be protected on Sumail. He's got to go for this like pretty much first item BKB after this Yasha.
Yeah, without it, he stands no hope in the fight. One stun and the follow-up's just immense, especially with Nico Baby just having the vessel done. We'll see what he goes for next. I mean, what did we see him do the other day on the Ember? He went for...
I think just Deso is fine.
Oh, the other day he went for Radiance, didn't he?
Oh, he did queue it up.
He's going for it again.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. He's like, well, we're having a
Radiant
great game.
structures are fortified.
Is he going to get away with getting the Radiance? I think absolutely at this pace.
Radiant's bottom tower
He's not going
is
to be
under
punished at all.
attack.
They already do enough as it is as a team alliance with the heroes they have. He can go for this Radiance builder.
That's good.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He'll be the one who eats the brunt of the force from bottom. They're looking to set up though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Relocate already coming out from No Tail. He'll be able to protect his buddy.
That's going to cost him his life, but at least this time Samael will live and can continue to farm.
The Dire's
They
top
have a
tower is
dominator
doing
creep.
its best,
It's running
but
too
it
far
doesn't
away.
look good.
It's running through the river down bottom, sorry. Pretty far. I thought maybe he would help him with Luna and set it up for maybe a tether play, but Sumail actually just runs it all the way toward top. I was like, do they have a creep? Are they trying to set up for the tether play? But no.
I mean, it would have been sweet, but they probably would have had
By the
ways to
gods,
catch.
the Dire's bottom
Yeah,
tower
no,
doesn't even have arms to defend
Dire's
itself.
structures are
What
fortified.
a breeze, what a wispy glow around the tower means.
And he's about 1,200.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower.
Line
Run.
setting up though for this next.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. It was a valiant
This
effort.
game's falling into a pretty awkward position for OG. I mean, because of the nature of the heroes as well, it really does look like their draft is sort of Samael and the 4 supports.
It really does, absolutely. And
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That's not gonna hold.
That creeps, but it just, you compare it. Like Limp is going to be doing 10 times what he's doing inside of the fights.
It's massive, and the halberd is a couple hundred, and it's there.
And a DD in the bottle as well, so the next fight, that Kunkka's going to just slaughter pretty much anybody he gets his hands on.
The smoke, Limp and FNG making the moves up towards the top half of the map. They know that Samael's farming over here.
Yeah, this is where you just chase the IO.
Dire's structures are fortified,
The rest,
just
they don't
like
really have
me.
a good fighting force. If they just get on top of the IO, the Luna over and over again, even if OG brings back up, they should be able to clear it out. OG, they seem aware. Hide themselves here.
At the same time, Saxa and Mid-1 hunting around, trying to get this outpost back in their favor before the 20-minute mark, and be able to do so. Limp comes in. But neither hero able to find the grab. Samel and Noto just hiding in the trees. Terrifying. How can I beam? As he can't throw anything else out. Ember Spirit of Nico Baby far too elusive to attempt without any lockdown.
See you later, nerds.
Very close to it. Very close to rotation.
And they go. TPM from S4. The Eclipse has come out. It's going to have to be an Eclipse and a bye-bye with the relocate. They just cannot fight the Eclipse. Is not any sort of threat with the amount of units that Alliance have in the area. And No-Tail will come back and proceed to die to the three of them. Vessel charge for Nico Baby.
See you later, nerds. See you later, nerds.
And Samel actually barely lives. I think he dropped down to like 170 HP because of that Maledict, even though he was getting healed up from the IO. He did have that Spirit Vessel.
Back down bottom Alliance, they're playing fast. They know the mid one's alone. Tracks out, the four of them surrounding him. Nobody from OG can get over here to help them in time. Thompson and Saxa were thinking about it, but they were just still in the river. There was no way they could get here. It's another lean kill for Alliance. They're getting these track kills. It's a 7k advantage that only continues to grow. And OG, it does all rest on Samel. He has got great farm. You know, he's pretty much keeping up with the farm of Limp's Kunkka, and we've seen how good of a game Limp is having. So Samel has the farm. It's just whether or not this hero is going to be able to carry against the entire lineup of Alliance on his own.
Especially when you're versus Halberds, you're versus Coco Rum, you're versus multiple heroes that scale really hard. Like Punkka and Ember, these heroes are no joke going into later stages. They get so much stronger exponentially. Nico Baby has the relic, without Radiance. And without, okay, so that's why he's going for the Radiance too. Is S4 actually went for the Death Slayer this game for them to go for Siege.
Oh, Alliance.
Yeah.
Allows you to get away, yeah, as you say. With the Radiance, but they still have the benefit of their so. They do bring some man in as well. They're really good. This man has he's going to be able to bring down that spell. Let's see if we get more of this. Everyone's over the boat, comes crashing down onto No-Tail. Samel has to TP out the remainder of this BKB. This is not a fight for OG to take. They tried to throw everything in to disrupting Alliance, getting the Aegis, getting the Roshan, but it was not to be. They lose 3 heroes. Alliance still get the Rosh kill, and they're still able to pick up the Aegis on Nico Baby.
Yep. And now it's actually the track that matters. I usually like say like level 6 track, it's something, but it's not in comparison to level 2 track. Now it's 80 gold per person instead of that 40. Doubles up, and it makes it a lot more for yourself individually too. That's where it really starts to ramp up. And that Radiance is done.
And it was, we saw this the other day, right? From FNG. You were a fan of it? It was FNG, right? Going for the Veil?
Yeah, love it with the Ember. I think it's super cool because he just has to, even if he's like, all he really has to do is like get his cask off, throw the Veil, and even if he dies, job done. Because then the Ember Spirit's going to benefit from that entire net worth from the Veil. Yeah.
Dire's courier has been slain. What kind of monster does that?
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely worked out last time, and there's no reason to think it won't work out here again. It's just interesting to see because it's just one of those items that a lot of teams just won't buy. Right, but obviously something that Alliance have found really works for them, but we're seeing that. We're going to see that again here for sure, especially with this incredibly quick Radiance timing on Nico Baby. Same bit as before, Radiance into the Aghanims. He's ready to play aggressive. He's ready to jump in onto the backlines of OG, and I mean the backlines of OG, they're just not going to stand a chance against this Ember when he gets on top of them.
Nico Baby in the lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they'll take that, you know, for a team that's behind, taking an Aegis away as easy as that. That's something.
Dire's top
Obviously,
tower
as things
is
go
under
down,
attack.
they
Top
do
tower has
lose
fallen. That's got
continuous
to
map
hurt.
control. Alliance take the tier 2 top. Limb starting to bring the wave right up to the high ground. At level 18, with the BKB Halberd starting to queue up the AC,
Dire's
which
top
has already
tower
got
is under
2k gold
attack.
towards.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
So farmed.
The cavalry has arrived.
I love this. Like I love this Veil actually on the Witch Doctor. Like with this, when you go for this full Ember Spirit build, I called it yesterday. You know, I think it was No-Tail who told us down raising the lawnmower build. But throw a Veil in on top too. It's like he's just gonna be melting people down so quickly around him. Vessel,
Radiant's middle
even
tower
got the
is under
dragon scale
attack.
as well too. Just everyone.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, a lot
Don't
of the
waste
things
time hitting them.
about the item just feel nice, right?
Radiant's middle tower is under
this
attack.
+9 all that.
That's not gonna
that
hold.
bad at all. +9 all that.
Yeah, no, it's very strong. OG trying to set themselves up some warrant and look for some type of aggressive play here. Maybe on mid, but there'd be a lot of reactions coming toward mid very
Limp's
quickly.
already inbound. As soon as Limp shows up, I think if you're OG, you're running away. You are running away from this Kunkka. 507 Limp.
Every coin helps.
I haven't been able to touch him, and I don't know if they'll be able to the remainder of this match.
On Saxa.
So here, do turn. Waymail's there on S4, so Saxon's got to be careful. Magnetizes out, the full burst combo comes down, crashing onto top. And Nico Baby on the front line with the flames on top. Get the kill on Nico. Fight will be there. Samael is able to find the double kill, and that will cement him the top spot and pretty much push him right up to having enough gold for the butterfly. Samael, he's still doing his best to carry this game.
That's crazy. I can't believe how they
Radiant's
actually
middle
held it
tower
around
is
there.
under attack.
Just sustain it, Samael being able to hold it on him, not getting
Radiant's
focused
middle
fire
tower
was
has
really
fallen,
important.
as all towers someday must.
And yeah, of course,
Step lively
Thompson's
now.
buyback
Your
in
admiral
particular,
is on
they wouldn't have
board.
gotten that kill on Nico Baby without that one.
No, not without that extra bit of silence and disable that Thompson was able to provide.
Better than a stiff drink.
And maybe this could work. This whole 4 protect one around Samael. The auras are starting to come out.
The Dire's
We have
top
mid
tower
one
is
sort
doing
of
its
lad
best,
stuns,
but
so
it doesn't look good.
a little bit extra sustain to help out Samael. As I say, you know, this butterfly, it's great timing. This Luna is fat. It's 15k net worth. They're nearly 2k ahead of Limp's Kunkka, as we keep saying. He's having an excellent game that to really give you some sort of perspective on how well Samael is farming in a game where his whole team is struggling. You know, that's the big thing as well. He is not being held back at all.
I'll take that.
That's 4. And he has his own BKB
Step lively
complete.
now. Your admiral is on board.
FNG continue to get the auras out for his squad. Vlad's up next on the shopping list, and Nico Baby okay after that. Those last few situations, he's the dream of the Ags has been shut down. He feels he really does have to get that BKB. It's one of the reasons why he's dying. The silence and control from Thompson has proven to be enough. He's got to have at least one defensive item if he wants to play as aggressive as he's.
Step lively
As you
now.
know, we know
Your
Nico Baby
admiral is
likes
on
to do
board.
so.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the biggest thing is he wants to be able to get to the backline at no risk. Because the last one, he got to the backline, so he got into the aisle, but he had to expend a lot to get there, and then it put him in a little bit of a tough spot to get away. So BKB, that'll solve a lot of the problems as OG.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Is going to be coming up from the Luna. Prevent
And
everything else.
It is going to be a decent amount though. Samael, he will
gonna
hit
hurt.
hard. It's going to stat up a bit, queuing up the complete S and Y. Of course, status resistance always a lovely item to build up on, and you would imagine afterwards going for the Satanic. So he is going to be this very tanky, hard to kill hero.
He's smoked up. They're looking for somebody to limp. Let's bring that. They've got everybody on him.
They get the angle. Saxon with the blink can find the setup for the shackle shot, and Link falling low. Link should pop the BKB. Can they quite finish it? They can. They've killed off the Kunkka for the first time this game. They've taken the town. Shackle turn. They've got the catch up to Nico Baby. The death ward in the cask is there, giving time for Nico Baby to be able to run him down to safety. But now Samael, he comes barreling down the mid lane. The Lucifer beam onto FNG. Saxon again. He gets the over the angle. Jumps in. Shackle shot onto Nico Baby. The Slight of Change will dodge the initiation from mid one and mid one. He's in a little bit too deep. But it's 2 buybacks that have come out from Alliance because of this play from OG. If OG can not lose anything else, so this is going to be incredible for the tackle. They've got Nico Baby every single time, 3 times in a row there. Saxa off cooldown every single shackle shot. The setup is brilliant. And then again, Saxa, these shackle shots, they couldn't be any better. They could not be any better. 4 times in a row, and they've just broken down Alliance's lead. He brought back for this,
Double
and he
kill.
died
The Radiant should really do
immediately.
something
He's
about
out
that
for
middle
100
tower.
seconds. OG, despite being behind the entire game and still being behind on the goal,
Fortified.
they've just rolled
Booyah.
over Alliance. And Alliance, they're without
Dire
their
has
2
fortified
cores
its
for a
structures.
very, very, very long time. No Kunkka for a minute and a half, and Nico Baby's dead for 40 seconds as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they push
Radiant's
fast.
middle tower
This is
has
Samael
fallen.
pushing in with the butterfly, with the Alpha Wolfora. There's a repair kit. I mean, I think
Radiant's
what
middle
just happened
tower
to
is
Alliance is
under
going to need a
attack.
whole lot more than a
That's
repair
not
kit
gonna
to
hold.
repair it.
Oh my
This
god.
tower's dead. The
Radiant's
Rexen-
middle tower
I mean, it's
is
still,
normal.
there's no Kunkka for a minute, folks. They could go for even more, and they will Saxa. Again, he's diving tier 4s, he's getting the kills. I mean, this man's win range, it looks solid at the
Radiant's
start.
middle barracks have fallen, and I don't mean on hard.
It's over. It's actually just, well, it might not be up, but it,
Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
It's over. It's actually over. Oh, gee.
Radiant's middle tower is no
It's
more.
over.
I mean, it's over.
Radiant's ancient
It's
is under
over.
attack. We'll see how radiant they'll be.
It looks pretty over.
See you later,
It's
nerd.
actually
See you
over.
later,
It's
nerd.
Radiant's ancient is
It's
being hacked to
actually
pieces.
over.
Oh
It's
my
actually
See you later,
over.
nerd.
I think you got to give a clap to.